Hello, welcome to Old Nerd Buys Star Wars Books on eBay. We're going to do a little unboxing video this time. I just received this in the mail. And what it is a bunch of Star Wars books that I bought from a seller on eBay. They were having a bit of a sale and they discounted some of their Star Wars books. So I got a bunch. Let's see what I got. Get this thing open. Here we go. Now, I got these because Star Wars books tend to sell pretty well in my little nerd store. I got a little store where I sell some comics, I sell some sci-fi and fantasy books, I sell some toys, I sell whatever nerd related that I like. Stuff that I like, stuff that I would like to see in a store. That's basically what I sell in my little store. So we got a heck of a pile in here. These are all hardcovers. What do we got here? Got some. 25% off your first order of Mood. Oh boy. What else do we got? DoorDash, 40% off first order. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get any DoorDash. I live out in the middle of nowhere. Is this Paramount Plus? I wouldn't mind having Paramount Plus. 30 days on us. Sure. Sure, that's awesome. What else do we got? HelloFresh. 11 free meals. First box ships free. I've heard about HelloFresh. Some of the YouTubers that I watch advertise HelloFresh quite a bit. Cool. I don't think I'll be doing it, but cool. Maybe my wife would be into it. I don't know. I'll let her know. That's really cool, though, that they included that stuff. I love it when eBay sellers toss stuff like that into their orders. What do we got here? Whole bunch of hardcovers. And one comic. Now, this is not cool. I don't like that they put stickers on there. Let's see. Does it come off easy? Please come off easy without ruining the artwork. Please. Or being a pain in the butt to remove. Of course, you're just going to tear into pieces. That's not cool. But I think with a little work and perseverance, I can get that cleaned up enough there. Oh, gosh. Another sticker. Hopefully that's the end of the stickers, though. Scribble. Alright, well. Not in great condition, but I think I only paid like $2.50 for it. This is a trade paperback of one of the last Star Wars series that Dark Horse Comics did before Disney bought Lucasfilm and the license went back to Marvel Comics. Dark Horse Comics had the license to make Star Wars comics since the 90s. And then in, 2012-ish, 2013-ish, Lucasfilm sold out to Disney. So this was one of Dark Horse's last Hail Mary plays at putting out a Star Wars comic series. And I remember reading this back in the day. It wasn't too bad. Brian Wood, he was kind of a hot writer at one time. He did a lot of indie titles for Dark Horse and Image, I think. He was pretty popular at the time, and that's probably how he got put on this book. Carlos Danda, I'm not familiar with him. I don't think his artwork is that good. I don't think it's suitable to Star Wars myself, but gets the point across anyway. Yeah, I read these. I used to have some of these. Maybe I still do have the first few issues of this series. The covers are great. I think all the covers were painted like this. Who is the cover artist? That's not Alex Ross, right? Front cover, Alex Ross. Yeah, see, these are the kind of covers he did for this series. I wonder if they have any more in here. Yeah, this is one of those cases of Doug Wheatley. That's a nice cover. But yeah, this was a interesting series. I don't remember loving it, but maybe I'll read this quick before I put it out for sale. The reason I got all these was to put in my store. They had a deal where you buy 4 and you got one free, I think. And most of them were right around the $4 range. One of these is 3 of these are a trilogy. I read these all like back when they came out, and I don't remember the story at all anymore of any of them really. I'd like to do the same thing with these Star Wars books that started coming out in the 1990s. I'd like to read them in publication date order, kind of like I'm doing with my Marvel Comics and that series on this channel, where I'm reading my Marvel Comics in publishing date order. I kind of like to do the same thing with these Star Wars books, because I read them when they came out and I really loved them. And I'd like to do it again because my memory is like Swiss cheese. I don't remember any of this stuff. I never read this one, however, but it's by Alan Dean Foster, who is a great sci-fi fantasy writer. He's actually written several Star Wars books over the years. A few of the movie adaptations, novelizations he wrote, and some of the side novels. But this one I haven't read and would like to read that one. This was an early one. Truce at Bakura. Bakura. I don't know. Kathy Tears. I don't know how many Star Wars books she wrote. I can't remember if this is the only one, or maybe she wrote a couple. Let's see. I can't remember now which ones of these are a series. Is it? Yeah, it must be this. These. Which ones is it? Is it these 3? 3 of these were in a lot together as a complete trilogy, and I can't remember which one it is, which 3 it is. But anyway, I got a really good, like, it was free shipping even for all, like, so I think I paid $30. No, how much did I pay? It wasn't that much, I don't think. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hardcovers and a comic, trade paperback. So that was pretty good. Like I said, I'm just going to resell them. But they're not in perfect condition, but they're certainly not in bad shape either. Once I get some of these stickers off of them and clean them up a little bit, I'll put them in my little nerd store for the other nerds out there who like these old Star Wars novels like I do. So yeah, that's my eBay buy, Star Wars buy. Anybody else out there find some good bargains on eBay? Please comment it down below, especially if it's Star Wars books or comic books. I like to hear about that too. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.